Welcome back, sports fans, for another episode of Panther Sports Zone. I'm Michaela Booker. Joining with me is
Mandy Afriyie.
Another great week for PVAMU athletics. We're doing Dub City all around from all our sports, and it's a great way to lead into homecoming being next week. Are you ready?
I'm excited. I'm super excited.
I'm ready for all the school spirit just like in the air. And we just have great play for all our sports, especially volleyball, who's currently is 7-0 in conference right now, and I'm excited to talk about it later. So right now, let's talk about some sports. The Prairie View A&M Lady Panthers battled back Thursday night, taking down Texas Southern 3-1 after dropping the first set. TSU claimed set 1, 25-23, but PV answered in sets 2 through 4, 25-20, 25-7, and 25-22 to secure the win. Leading the way, Kylie Owens delivered 22 kills, while Demaya Hill added 12, and Ayanna Sherwood chipped in 10. On the defensive end, Layla Smalls posted 20 digs, and Adeline Jideford record 6 blocks.
In their contest Sunday night, the Lady Panthers made it look easy, sweeping Grambling in 3 straight sets at the Baby Dome. Prairie View took the sets 25-15, 27-25, and 25-17. Never trailing in the match, Demaya Hill led the attack with 16 kills, while Kylie Owens added 13 kills. Defensively, Layla Smalls posted 12 digs, and Mackenzie Taplin contributed 11 digs and a match-high 20 assists. Valencia Wilder anchored the front row with 6 blocks.
In their most recent game, Monday night, October 13th, the Panthers stayed hot, sweeping the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff in straight sets inside the Baby Dome. Prairie View controlled the match from start to finish, taking the sets 25-15, 25-9, and 25-12. Demaya Hill led the team with 9 kills, while Taylor Rufflin paced the offense with 13 assists and added 8 digs on defense. Camille Middleton chipped in 3 aces, and the Lady Panthers combined for 11 total aces on the night. With the win, Prairie View moves to 10-10 overall, remains undefeated in SWAC play at 7-0. At the contest was Jaden Bryden covering the contest.
The Prairie View A&M Lady Panthers kept their winning streak alive with another dominant weekend on the court. After sweeping Grambling in 3 straight sets, Prairie View carried that same energy into Monday's night matchup against UAPB. And once again, they didn't disappoint. The Lady Panthers controlled the match from the start to finish, sweeping the Golden Lions 25-15, 25-9, and 25-12. Demaya Hill led the offense with 9 kills, while Tyler Ruffin dished out 13 assists and 8 digs. Camille Middleton made an impact from the service line with 3 aces, as Prairie View totaled 11 on the night. With the victory, the Lady Panthers improved to 10-10 overall and remained undefeated in SWAC play at 7-0, extending their win streak to 7 straight, where we will be able to catch up to the team after the contest.
Yeah, there was a couple times where, we thrive on communication and teamwork, and so we have to in order to not run into each other. So I thought they did a really good job of just communicating their positions and transitioning out of them so we could run an offense.
Really, we prepare. We had an 8 a.m. practice this morning. Went through well. We had great energy, great movements, great communication. We practice what we play. So as long as we practice with communication, heavy communication, clean communication, and not spastic, then we're cool. As long as we practice how we play, hard and driven, then we're cool. That's how we prepare mentally and physically.
The Panthers are now undefeated in the SWAC, winning 7 games straight and look to continue domination in SWAC play. Wow, that's crazy. 7-0 right now in SWAC play. We're undefeated. It's just amazing gameplay, especially with a new coach and a new team, to see off the bat that we're immediately 7-0. That's just amazing to see.
I know, and our team has a really good determination and motivation. I see that the team bonding is very good as well.
They're having a good connection.
Yes.
They're connecting each game. Every time I go and see one of their games, their connection and their communication, it gets better each game.
Yeah.
And that's what I love to see, is that improvement in that team bonding. Especially they're going to practices, waking up, going together. They're going to games. They're traveling. They're eating together.
Yeah.
They're living together. So the fact that we can see that on the court and great technical play is really, really impressive.
Yes. And those girls are hustlers.
There's some
I've
hustlers
seen
out there,
it.
yes.
I've seen it. They are hustlers and they are working hard. And I'm so happy that our volleyball organization is really just growing a beautiful foundation and just coming up. The coach is amazing. The players are just wonderful and determined.
Yes. And they've been sweeping their games
They've
lately.
been sweeping.
This past week they played TSU Grambling and Arkansas Pine Bluff. Let's break it down a little bit about TSU. They played them, our rivals, on Thursday, and we won 3-1. Set one was 23-25. We lost that set to TSU. We came back second set 25-20. Third set 25-7 with TSU 7, and then 25-22. So let's talk about that game. What do you think was going through TSU's head when they won the first set 25-3, or they winning with 25, and then the third set being 25-7? Where do you think they faltered in that game?
My whole thought process when I hear that score is simply what happened.
What happened?
What happened? Because how do you go from raising what'd you say, 24, 25?
They won the first set 25-23.
25-23 to 25-7.
To 25-7.
What was defense doing? What was offense doing? Why was the ball not making it over the net?
Our rivals were not ready for us. They weren't ready for us.
Weren't ready at all.
They came out hot and ready, but the second set we shut them down, and the third set they really crawled. They crawled in and they went into a hole for 7 points. They only received 7 points with serves or kills, only 7, and we did 25.
I think it was just such a wake-up call to them, because they went into the game, especially with that first set, thinking, oh, Prairie View's light work. You know what I'm saying? And we proved them wrong.
We did not let them have. We let them have one set, but that was it.
That was the one time.
And us being number 1 in conference right now, TSU must have been very intimidated. So they didn't meet the standard that they needed to play us.
Yes.
They had that one set, but that was really all. We came back harder and louder, and our gameplay was just better in the end.
I'm really loving Prairie View's athletics right now, and the fact that we are 7-0 in conference. We have not lost a game yet.
Not yet.
And it's amazing.
Games.
I love it so much.
What do you think was going through the TSU's head coach head while they were playing us?
I think if I was to put myself in that position, I feel like I would be very concerned with offense. Where are the kills? Where's the assists? Why are they killing us? Why are we not blocking? Where are our points coming from? What's going through you ladies' minds that's making y'all not score? Because 7-25 isn't just a simple match. That's a blowout.
That's a blowout.
And then TSU is second in the SWAC conference as well. So to be second in the SWAC conference and to score 7 points in one match is insane.
It's insane, but it makes me smile because there are rivalries. We can really see who's on the better end of 290 and TV. Football, football won against TSU. Now volleyball, let's just keep that.
Let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going for a few years.
Yes. And their improvement each game, I've definitely seen.
Yes.
Earlier in the season, they've been struggling with blocking. So they run what they call a 5-1 defense, and that's when the setter is in back row. So our blocking is very important. So when we block the ball, we can cover our setters so they can get up and run their offense. So I love to see that their blocking has improved. I talked to Coach Hampton in one of their games. I forgot what game, but one of the games I talked to Coach and I asked her, what do you think y'all need to work on in practice next week? And she said blocking. She definitely said blocking, and each game I see their blocking getting better and better. They're getting to the ball faster. They're closing the block. If they're not in front of the ball, at least they're planting their feet and they're covering that court, that zone of the court, making it easier for defense to pick up the balls. And that's just very good to see the improvement. And Coach Hampton has had a great practice plan to really work through with the girls.
Yes, she has.
She's had a great practice plan. What do you think about the game during Grambling on Sunday?
So that set went to me very well. They kept up. I will say Grambling kept up because it was in the second match, it was 27-25. That's a close one. And then in the third set, it was 25-17. Not as close, but it's not a TSU. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a TSU game. So I would say for that one, I'm just happy that Prairie View kept it consistent. Honestly, I will give my kudos to Grambling, that Grambling did keep up. It was 15 for them in the first match, 25 in the second, and 17 in the third.
They had their points.
They had their points. We just at that day, we were just a powerhouse. We were just the better team that day, and it happens. It's not a big deal.
It happens being number one in conference. You know, we're gonna sweep some teams. We're gonna sweep some teams under the rug. But it was good to see, and us beating Grambling for football, we also turn around and beat them for volleyball as well. I love just matching. Our sports are matching energy with these dubs. It's dub season. It's 2025 year fall. It's dub season for the athletes. It really is. Let's talk about their hitting percentage, their percentages. Right now, they're number 2 in hitting and digs. So their percentages meaning they're hitting, they're attempting, and they're making their attempts. And they're playing error-free play.
No air balls.
So being number 2, and especially being number 1, is very hard as well because you're playing more competitive play. So there's going to be more errors. So for us to be number 2 in hitting percentage, meaning we're making least amount of errors, says a lot about the team and how much they can play in like hectic situations. Like a big game versus TSU, so probably the first set, 23-25, they're making so many attempts to swing and very few errors, very few balls going into the net or shanking or not calling or
out of bounds.
Yes, it's very few error-free play, and I really bring kudos to Coach Hampton.
That's what I was just about to say. She is really shaping those girls' technique. She's like, I remember, unfortunately, it was a time when Prairie View, our volleyball team was so undermined, but now this program is really just such a powerhouse, and we're honestly like a force to be reckoned with. We're a force to be reckoned with.
That just makes me so happy. Like, I love seeing our team.
I love it.
Great, especially since I love volleyball. Like being a past volleyball player, I really like hold it deeply. So
we hold it personally. Yes.
It's just amazing, like to see like how we get better in the years. And then Coach Hampton is very much so a leader of the group, and it shows.
And she's a great leader.
Like I said last episode, like let's applaud whoever hired her, because she's doing great things.
Okay, well, I have a question for you, Michaela. Okay, so you just said a few moments ago that our sports are aligning football and volleyball. We're beating the same teams, and I'm loving the energy. With that being said, football team came to support the volleyball team this Monday.
Yes, they did.
How was that? How did you view that?
That was a great game. So we played Arkansas Pine Bluff, and it was our Pink Out night for breast cancer awareness, and it was a great game. And the football team was there to support the girls, but more like support us or intimidate the other team.
Yeah.
Because every single set they were following Arkansas Pine Bluff to the other side of the bench.
Yeah.
And they were saying some harsh comments to the bench.
I mean, I get it. Ride for your own.
Ride for your own. And I love the school spirit. I love
the school spirit.
Because sometimes the stands do be quiet.
But you know what? That team, like, honestly, we need to start doing that more. Maybe not the taunting, but the support, the showing out, like the coming. We need to, as a collective, as a student body, we need to come to the volleyball games more because they're a great team.
They're a great team.
And they don't get our recognition enough.
We give it all to football sometimes. And it meant a lot for football to come and show and be supported, even though it was in a different type
They were a little
way.
shady.
They were a little mean. I can say they were a little mean, but I love it though. Especially coming from an athlete when I used to be on the court, having that that crowd spirit and everything.
Tough love.
It motivates you though. Hearing that your team and your crowd is cheering for you, wanting you to get better. You score a point, you hear everyone woo screaming and everything. It really just boosts your energy and everything. So I want the girls to experience that. I want the girls to go to the game excited to show out in front of an audience. That really just makes you want to do better and compete. So we definitely need to be out for all the games, as many as possible.
Okay, I agree.
And then let's talk about some names that have been recurring a lot. Let's talk about Demaya Hall, Kylie Owens and Mackenzie Taplin are setters.
Okay, well, I can say this for sure about Kylie Owens and Demaya Hill. They were the leaders for the UAPB game with 9 kills each. Each of them had 9 kills, so that's 18. So overall, our points, a lot of them came from them.
A lot of them
came from them, and that's really good. They are really good offensive players, and I bet they have pretty good defense too, and just good team effort and work. Like, they get to the ball, they see the ball, and they know what they got to do. And I really like that.
They are definitely very strong members of the team. They are the go-tos. They're who they're dependent on. They're who Mackenzie, their setter, they look to get the point. Like, if they're in a tight moment and they need someone to get the ball down, they're going to go to either
We're
Demaya
looking at
or
Kylie and we're looking at Demaya.
And we're looking, like, where are they at on the court? That's where I'm pretty sure Coach Hampton always makes sure she knows, and Mackenzie, the setter, always knows who to go to. And watching them play, like, I see why. Like, they are very dependable. They have minimum errors.
Yeah.
They have minimum errors. And if you see them having errors, it's usually a bad day. Like, that's random, especially from Demaya. This being her 3rd season, she's being a junior. She's really grown from her freshman year to her senior year. Now she's really grown to be a leader, a strong house, a powerhouse on the team. And knowing her personally, it's really good to see. Like, I be screaming. I be cheering very hard. Like, I ride or die for my volleyball girls. And Kylie Owens, she's doing just as good too. Like, very dependable. I've seen her hits, and she's always scores when needed. Like, when needed. Like, if we can't break a point or we can't get the ball back, set Kylie Owens.
Yeah.
Set Kylie Owens,
up.
and she's gonna make that attempt a successful attempt.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mackenzie Taplin, their setter, she's reading the court beautifully.
She is.
She's reading the court beautifully. She's knowing who to go to, and she's picking up these balls and these signals and running plays just to lead the team to be a very strong offense team. She's their quarterback, and she's
for sure
definitely D1 right now. She's doing great things.
I feel like when we try to converse or ever try and make people understand certain sports that maybe know more about others, I would always tell people a setter in volleyball is like the quarterback.
It's the quarterback.
She's basically like the captain. She has the ball control most of the time. She's the one who sets the tone of where it goes, who it goes to, and how they're going to make an impact on the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of pressure.
That is a lot of pressure.
Because it's quick thinking, it's quick movements, and it takes a lot. So I give Mackenzie Taplin a lot of grace.
Yeah, she has, and she has beautiful hands. She's basically she's volleyball Tevin Carter and Kayla Peters. Yeah, she's them, and she's leading. She's doing great things, and her hands, I might debatable, but it might be even better than theirs.
Maybe.
Not to be biased or anything, but yes, it was just great to watch volleyball just get better, and just Dub City, especially going into homecoming next week.
Yeah.
So homecoming next week, I'm very excited, and I know the volleyball girls are ready to show out for their game for homecoming week.
Yes.
Who are we playing? Do you know?
That week we have 2 games. We're going to be playing Bethune-Cookman October 19th in Daytona Beach, Florida, and then October 20th we go straight to FAMU.
FAMU. So they won't be home for homecoming.
They won't be home. Well, they'll be here, but we won't get to see them. We can always tune in online.
Tune in online. Yes, please watch and support anywhere from home.
Yeah.
Like anywhere.
I'm super excited for that game, especially since Bethune-Cookman is number 4 right now in the SWAC. I believe they have a 5-2 record. So my biggest thoughts right now is, ladies, how are we going to keep it up? We don't need any slip-ups. We need to keep the momentum going. We got to keep this winning streak because we're doing amazing.
We're doing amazing. They're representing PV Athletics. Great. So hopefully they can keep it
But
up.
I have faith in them.
I have faith in them.
I have a lot of
think
faith.
we're going to bring home a ring this year.
I know for sure we're going to bring home a ring.
Sure. I love the confidence, sir, and I'm going to be there cheering.
Yes.
I'm so excited for that game and ready for homecoming and all the dubs that we've been bringing in. Let's bring it back to our segment. We will be right back after a few commercials.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Zone. Let's get into bowling. Bowling debuted their season this past weekend Saturday, October 11th, against the Texas Southern Tigers at the Texas Claw Cup exhibition. They are coming off a phenomenal season where they had captured their 7th SWAC title and gave Coach Tiffany Clark her first win in her first year as Prairie View's bowling coach. During the contest, we were able to see players such as Caroline Lewis, Skylar Alexander, Chandler Townsend, and Miranda Fuentes competed along with newcomer Nevaeh Brown. While there, Lauren Radford was present and able to get statements from a few players.
Oh, we just still got to work together, work individually, for ourselves, but also work together as a team. So, if we're here as a team, it'll be good all over. And
with this year being a new season, what are you guys' expectations for this year in the conference?
We have some pretty high expectations, not just our own, but we want to bring back another win for the school as well. So we're going to go out there, give it our all, and train really hard this season and try and bring another one home. So,
with the bowling season ramping up, the Panthers look towards their first matchup at Destination Florida on October 24th. Then the Track Cat Clash on October 31st, and then the Bulldog Classic on November 7th. We look forward to their season and their pursuit for another SWAC tournament. Before we get into our last segment for today, we will be right back after commercial.
Hello, my name is Dorian Waller, and so far I've liked 3 things mainly about my trip to Columbia. So far I've really enjoyed just the sights, the scenery is something new, it's very beautiful out here. Second of all, I've just really enjoyed the experience I've had with my professors and my friends. We've been laughing and joking a lot, we've been having so much fun together. And third, and most importantly to me, is just the experience of seeing the newspaper station, the radio station, and just being around, a different mass communications vibe that's one that I'm used to.
I'm Malaysia, and my favorite thing about Cartagena has been the environment. It's so nice out here. Then my favorite thing that we've done so far has definitely been going around and touring the newsroom and also the radio station, just seeing the difference of what it's like here and the news that they get here and how different it is from back in the U.S.
My name is Rachel, and what I would say has been my favorite part about Columbia is just the experience in itself. Driving around and seeing that there's not many stop signs or street lights. Interesting to see. Being here at the news station, the newspaper station, and seeing how graphic some of the stuff in the newspaper is, it's just kind of interesting because it's stuff that's graphic in there that would be censored out or not even put in the newspaper in the States. So that's just kind of what I've been liking and finding interesting so far.
Hey, my name is Kaylin Thomas, and one thing that I've loved about Cartagena is probably just the culture and the people here being so welcoming. One thing that I loved about the news station is just the openness of the landscape and its design. I love how they incorporate outdoors into the building.
Hola, mi nombre es Silvia. My favorite thing about Cartagena is the scenery, seeing the people, but also going to the radio station and the radio station today. My favorite part was seeing and being able to be my radio personality at La Mega 94.5. My favorite part was La Musica.
Hello, my name is Drake Stokes, and I would honestly say that my favorite thing so far about Cartagena is just the true nuance of the entertainment industry here, just from the radio, the news, and the newspaper, and just everything else. I'm just loving it.
Hola, my name is Kelsey Brown, and I wanted to say I love Columbia. I love the weather, the environment, and especially the radio station. It was really cool seeing how they work in their environment outside the U.S. and the newsroom, which is really cool. We got to talk to all the different sections of the newspaper. And my favorite part was talking to the person that's over the website, which is really cool and inspiring. It's very muy chévere.
Muy chévere.
Muy chévere.
Muy chévere.
Muy chévere.
The Prairie View A&M women's soccer team earned a big win Friday, shutting out Alabama State 2-0. Destiny Bargan opened the scoring early off, and assists from Emily Reyes, giving the Lady Panthers control in the first half. Later, Emily Akapande added another goal to seal the match. Defensively, Nanea Jackson was solid in the goal, making 4 saves as Prairie View's back line kept Alabama State scoreless. With the victory, the Lady Panthers improved 2-8 and 2 overall and pick up their first SWAC win of the season, moving to 1-1 and 1 in conference play. The Prairie View A&M women's soccer team suffered a tough loss Sunday, falling 5-0 on the road to Alabama A&M. The Bulldogs led 3-0 and at halftime added 2 more goals in the second half to close it out. Prairie View managed 10 total goals with 7 on goal, while Alabama A&M finished with 12 shots and 7 on target. Goalkeeper Nahia Jackson made 2 saves in the match. With the defeat, the Lady Panthers dropped 2-9-2 overall and 1-2-1 in SWAC play. And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. We had a great week with our athletics, highlighting our women's sports this episode with volleyball, bowling, and soccer. I'm very eager for our next episode, and I'm very eager for next week, homecoming. Yeah, so excited. So it was good to see y'all, and I'm Michaela Booker.
I'm Mandy Afriyie.
And we'll see you next time.
On Panther Sports Zone.